Okay. Let's make sure we're live. All right. Okay. I can see. I can see. I can see. I see over here. I see over here. Let's go. Okay, people. We are doing the budget for March. Okay. So, March is tomorrow. Today is the last day of February. So, my birthday month has one more day. And it's going really well. I can tell you that much. For my birthday being in February, it's going really well with my journey to financial independence, becoming a baby steps millionaire, and working a baby steps 12-step plan of financial peace and independence, as I said again before. So, okay, let's look at February. That's not February. Here's February. So here's February in my spreadsheet. So my spreadsheet, I'm typically in it every day. And then every dollar, I use every dollar. So we know every dollar I spent $1,693. So this should show, wait a minute. That's right. That's right. That's right. Um, 1893. Oh, okay. The savings. So because of the savings in every dollar, so like I put in $100 in my emergency fund, and then I put $100 in my college savings fund. It doesn't show as spent. It shows as added, but my spreadsheet shows where I actually put my money. So we put $200 in savings, then we put 125 in investing, and then we spent 14.31.85 on my spending category, and then 137 went to the credit card for debt repayment. So that's how that looks, which is pretty great. Like my college fund is 5,000. That's a new number. We have to add that number for March, but it's $5,129.11, and then the my emergency fund is $1,009.13. So that is how that looks. It's wait, is chat open? Can I see chat on my phone? So chat is open on my phone. Um, right. So $137 went to Capital One, and I figured out how to pay my disability overpayment. So once the credit card is paid off to zero balance, then we work on the disability overpayment. And I need to maintain saving for my college, because college is the plan for college is to start full tuition college in September 2022, and we'll add on to the emergency fund. So, does that sound like the baby steps? Yes and no. The yes part is I have $1,000 in my emergency fund. I am paying off my credit card, and I am cash flowing my college education. What changes is so okay, the windfall. I got windfall of money that came in for February. Part of it was my mom sent me extra birthday money. Plus, really, I don't think that was birthday money. Maybe it was. I know she sent me birthday money like near my birthday, and then I helped her with the computer, and she's actually really good with the computer. I don't like. We need to work on that with the confidence level. But yeah, and then I got more money after that. So I see that as like, I don't know, an allowance kind of for doing a task that, yeah, it's just whatever. All I know is mom gave me extra money because I helped her with the computer. And then disability did this weird, crazy thing of, hold on, let me stop sharing screen real quick. My disability did this weird thing of they made a mistake and then they corrected their mistake in February. The mistake they made was they sent my rent check to Toronto Housing. I do not live in Toronto Housing. I live in market rent. My market rent in December was $904.05. And then because of staying intentional, working the budget, giving every dollar that I have a job, I paid my rent 1 month in advance. So when this mistake happened, I had no idea this mistake happened from Ontario Disability Support going into my file, changing my rent to Toronto Housing from the existing history of a decade, going to market rent to a private landlord. Yeah, so they fixed it. My caseworker said they got back their check. They want to make sure that my pay direct, so they automatically pre-authorize money from my disability check that goes to my rent and my electric bill. So when they got back the check from Toronto Housing, and Toronto Housing says there's nobody here with this name who lives here, because I don't. I live in market rent. Every time I re-say this story, I laugh in my head about the ridiculousness that is the social assistance system for being disabled. So they sent me my $904.05, but I'm current on my rent. So now there's an extra, actually extra, is it extra or original? Oh, actually, no, it is. It's a rollover from December. It's a rollover from December. $904.05. Rollover from December that I need to plan for the month of March. Yeah. So this is what we're doing. For the budget in March is that there's the extra birthday gift, the rollover from December from Ontario Disability Support, and then we plan my month of March like I normally would. So this is going to be fun. This is not a typical month, but no month is different. No month is the same when you do your budget. I mean, yes, you have fixed expenses that show up in the month every month, but there's other things that pop up as a surprise in the month that you have to make sure that money has an assignment. Otherwise, you'll wonder where it went. So this is where I need to make sure this money has an assignment so I don't wonder where it went, and I stay on track of doing either the 12 steps Debtors Anonymous teachings, tools, and promises, or the 7 baby steps from Dave Ramsey, or the, I don't know, put together thing of financial independence, retire early. Either way, we're making sure that the budget, the spending plan, tells my money where to go, no matter what. Doesn't matter what plan you're following, you need a budget. So let's go back to the budget and go back to sharing my screen. And we do that over here. Yep, okay. So back to sharing my screen. So here, like this section here, yeah, this is typically what I would get. That's crossed out. Let's not cross that out. So that way when I make a copy, it's good. Okay, so this is February. And then we make a copy. Duplicate. And then I rename it. March. And then I change the date. That's also March. And the date should change. Wait, this is March 10. That's good. Ooh, yeah, internet. Oh, yeah, we'll talk about the internet. These all become 0 because they happen. When March happens, then we mark the spending we do in March. If I go out and spend money on groceries, that goes in February because it's still February 28. And the good thing, oh yeah, this we add 909, 13 plus 100. That's 0. Then we add 51, 29, 11 cents. Okay, that's the new balance. That's the deposit. Everybody's happy. Okay, that hasn't happened yet. Okay, this has not happened in the month of March. My investing in my registered disability savings plan, that hasn't happened yet. This is to keep track of how much money for 2022 I put in my registered disability savings plan. So CRA sent me a letter that I need a deposit for. Let me go read the letter. Here's the letter. Okay, the letter says the amount of money you need to put in the RDSP, the Registered Disability Savings Plan, to get the maximum grant in 2022 is $4,800. No minimum contribution is required if you contribute less than the amount above. The grant will be less than the maximum grant available if you contribute more than the amount specified above. It will not result in a larger grant amount than the maximum indicated above for this year or future years. Okay, so the maximum grant amount available for me in 2022 is $10,500. The Government of Canada will pay up to a maximum of $10,500 per year in grant, including grant entitlements from previous years. If there is 0 in the box above, contact Canada Revenue Agency to confirm the status of the beneficiary's disability tax credit. So, 2020, I got approved for the disability tax credit. And then, once I got my letter that said I was approved for the disability tax credit, I opened the registered disability savings plan. And because I opened the registered disability savings plan, the government of Canada went back and amended 10 years of my tax return, and they're now depositing into my registered disability savings plan grants and bonds related to the disability savings plan. It's a whole thing. There's multiple pages of documentation on the CRA website. Yes, I hired an accountant to help me fill out the forms. They did not charge me any money because of my previous years of income tax are really, really low, that there is no money in there for them to get. So, yeah, and if they got their fee, they got their fee. And I don't know what their fee is if they got a fee, because I went into the assumption knowing that I have a low income below the poverty line for multiple years going back, where all my amendment adjustments didn't get me more money from previous tax years. They stayed low, they stayed the same. All the CRA government did when they went back and amended my taxes, they added the disability tax credit of lowering my tax bracket more lower than what it is right now. Yeah. And here's the thing, if you're watching this and you're disabled and you're in Canada and you're trying to go for the disability tax credit, it's a long process. The first time I did it, when I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I got denied. I didn't think about it. I got denied. I moved on. I went on with my life. I was working. I was doing bad habits with my money. Then I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and my health conditions related to being approved of the disability tax credit changed. My doctors filled out that form. I got approved. I'm doing everything in my ability power to make sure I maximize using the disability tax credit and the registered disability savings plan so that my future self will have some type of money in my years of retirement, that hopefully I'm not living in poverty after the age 60. That is it. If you missed all that, watch this video again. Just watch the replay if you missed all what I said. The reason why I'm making that clear in this video is that I don't always talk about my disability, the disability tax credit, the registered disability savings plan, because it's personal finance for my personal situation. Yes, the disability tax credit and the registered disability savings plan, the information is available on the Canada Revenue website, but it only applies to you when you are in that situation. If it doesn't apply to you, you would invest in your registered retirement savings plan or your tax-free savings account and move on with your life. Like, if for some reason you go through the process of applying for the disability tax credit and you make an appeal and you're still denied, and you keep going back and forth with the CRA and they keep denying you, eventually you just have to move on and keep investing in the registered retirement savings plan and the tax-free savings account. Also, those two wonderful pieces of investment vehicle accounts that the government of Canada has made for everybody that lives in Canada, that's a resident over the age of 18 with a social insurance number, you're allowed to invest in them for your future. I'm not an investment professional. I'm not even an accountant. I'm going back to school for accounting, but as of today, I'm not any of those people that would give you advice. And even if I was an accountant, I wouldn't be able to give you advice because this is for educational purposes and entertainment only. So, I talked a lot, but there's nobody in chat, so this will be fun on the replay. If you're watching this on the replay, leave your comments below. I will read them. It'll be interesting to see them. So, okay, in my budget, this is March. I should make this a different color. Make it that one. Those are the winter colors. I think that makes sense. I think so. Yeah, so investing, debt repayment in March. We don't know what that is. Okay. I mean, I think my minimum payment is going to be $36 again because of my this debt repayment calculator. I copied this debt repayment calculator from one of the spreadsheets from Gail Vaz-Loxley, which is now hosted on Hawaii's.com's her money masterclass. So I added this section in my spreadsheet so I can figure out how to pay off my debt in 3 months or less. Yeah. Okay, so we did that. What are these numbers for? Is my budget still the same? Wait, is my income the same for the month? No, it's different. Hold on. We have a rollover, $905 plus 100. Ooh, it's more. Ooh, this is special. That's what I got. Yeah, this is a rollover. I received this already, so I'll put that in there. Yeah, and that's not including my self-employment. Whoa. Okay, sure. I gotta do this again in every dollar? Oh, man. Okay. I budgeted that we would do this. So spending 251, savings 251. Okay, so savings is 251. So something needs to boost up in savings. I think that works. I think that's how we do it. If not, I'll change it off camera if it doesn't make sense after, because it's not a typical month. Wait, no. Oh, wait. Self-employment, emergency fund. That's for savings. We don't want all of it to go into, I think 251 is divided by 3. 8367. So 50 plus 8367, and then 500 plus 8367, and then another 500 plus 8367. Okay, that is the savings portion of that. Okay, and then what's left? 750. Oh, this may be a lower number. I calculated it might be 119 plus the 15, the 135, 54, because we finally figured out how to lower my internet service and still keep it at a relatively fast speed. Yeah. Here's the thing, when you're trying to lower expenses in your budget, sometimes it takes multiple attempts to get it lowered. Like sometimes it takes multiple tries to get the item in the budget lowered, so you're not overspending in certain categories. Okay, we're gonna do minimum. We're gonna add 625, 100, and then 100. Is that true? I think that's true. Hold on. 251 minus 125 is how much? 126. Divide by 2. Wait, no. Wait, I need a different calculator. 251 minus 125 divided by 2, 63. So 50, wait, 50 plus 63, 113. Okay, this is 113. That's still the same, still 520, eh? This is a little nuts. And then we add, more groceries? No. More spa day? No. More restaurants? No. Add it in pocket money, I guess. 351.01. Is that true? How's there still that much money? Man, hold on. Hold on. I am so confused. Wait a minute. Man, I may have to do it again. I'm a little confused on my little budget over there. Give me a minute. This is not the so the rollover from December, the extra birthday money, and I typically, let me go back and look. All right. How about if I delete it and start again? We're deleting March and starting again on the spreadsheet. We're doing it again. That can't be right. Mom sent me money. Government made their mistake and corrected it. And there's an extra 1,000. Maybe, okay. I don't know. Hold on. Still need to think about it. I still need to think about it. I do. I still need to think about it. I try to do budget version 1 in the spreadsheet, but Um, my brain is not comprehending what has happened for the month of March. It's a little, it's all right. It's all right. This is the whole point of the budget. It's the whole point of the budget. Maybe I can do it in, I still have to, all right, let's do, I'm doing it again at every dollar. And then I'll share my screen in a second. So $1,004.05. That is new money rolled over from last month. That's sitting in $904.05. It's in my EQ account. And then $100 is in the TD account. Those got received. Wait, that's not it. We didn't do the rollover. So that was received February 25th, and then February 28th, the $100 showed up. Okay. I'm going to, well, if it delete that transaction, because they showed up in, it's a rollover. Okay, it's just a rollover. Okay, it's just a rollover. All right. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. This is not a typical month. This is not a typical month. Okay, we'll make the duplicate copy of February. So we make March. So the spreadsheet, I will do that off camera. And for right now, I'm going to do the March every dollar budget. And then we'll see where we land, because it's still confusing me. But I work on my numbers more when I'm done this live stream, because I'm a little confused of what's going on. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused of what's going on in my budget. Yeah, ODSP correcting their mistake is very rare. If you're on Ontario Disability Support Program, them correcting their mistakes is super rare, because it's super rare. I'm really grateful they corrected their mistake, and I have the money in my account that I need to budget correctly, because I just can't go off and spend it. No, I need to do proper with the money. Okay, so let's go back. Here's every dollar. Share my screen. Here is every dollar. Can you see it on my phone? We can. Okay, good. So, all right, here's February. February 1893, 1893. Here's February. Actually, that's March. February 1893. Here's March. Let me change the date. I know, I did this, I changed the date before, but I have to do it again. And this is the new rollover. I mean, I did, but like, this is section here is what I would do if I have extra money in the budget within the month. So I already know this was the whole thing. 135.54 is the typical. Okay, so it's 54 cents. All right, I guess if that becomes that, I should put it here. I should put more pennies over here. All right, what does 54 look like? 0.54 divided by 4. Extra 13 cents. Okay, so 251.14. Yep, 251.14. 251.14. Okay, and then this is 451.17. Okay. Okay, so you might have also noticed on my budgets, I have 3 budgets. I have my every dollar, I have my spreadsheet, and I have this little section in the spreadsheet that is my bare bones budget. That is not my detailed, colorful, intense budget over here. My bare bones budget just gets me to just focus on the essentials of my budget. So rent, insurance, hydro, internet, cell phone, food, household items, clothing, laundry, transportation, giving, saving, investing, and debt. Typically, the bare bones budget doesn't have other income in the budget. But because February, March 1st budget, and did I say February, March 1st budget? The ODSP checks come at the last business day of the month. So it automatically puts me in plan for March or plan for April starting from the end of the month. You're already doing it when you're on ODSP. So if you're getting social assistance, you're in Canada getting social assistance, you typically get your social assistance on the last business day of the month, which means you're always planning for the next month ahead. That system has not changed. I've been on assistance for a decade. That system of getting paid on the last business day of the month has been that way since the day I got approved for disability social assistance. So you just have to get used to planning for the next month ahead of what you need. And where is this? I have this. Okay, good. This is still here. So this wonderful PDF document that I downloaded that you can find on the internet shows you how does ODSP handle your income while you're working. And big question, can I work and still get ODSP income support? Answer, yes, you can while getting financial help from ODSP. You will always have more money while working than you would from ODSP income support alone. If you're on ODSP and you want to work, we can help with the cost of getting ready for finding and starting a job. And they do. And I mean, you're like, you wanting to work, you have to know what work you want to do. You cannot go to ODSP and be like, oh, find me a job. You need to go to ODSP and let them know I'm starting my job and I need this, or I'm looking for work and I need this. Like when I go to them and I tell them that I'm self-employed, I need business coaching, or I typically get for business coaching, training, things like that related to my work, related to being self-employed. And then this document, you might see it posted in your local ODSP office. It's on the ODSP website. It's online. Many of the community support services for ODSP have this. This document is not going to change unless they change it. Yeah, I don't have time. Hold on, let me switch over here. I don't have time to sugarcoat a lot of stuff anymore because I really want to reach $40,000 in assets outside of my registered disability savings plan. And to do that, it requires doing the baby steps. It requires me going to meetings for support around being a debtor and an under earner. I'm working the 12-step program for that and going to school so I can become an accountant. So I already figured out if I become an accountant with a 3-year diploma, I can use that to start my own business as an accountant. And then I can use that income as an accountant to fund my CPA. CPA being certified professional accountant. Yeah. And I'm keeping my existing income streams of affiliate marketer and cam model and whatever support and income I get from the YouTube channel. That's it. I know I haven't done my budget. I'm well aware I have not done the budget. I probably should have. I didn't do the budget because me getting extra money in the month did throw me off a little bit. So okay, let's do it one more time. We did the small budget. So we did the small budget. This should help me with the bigger budget because it's just adding. It's just addition. It's just addition. It's fine. It's just it's just addition. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we're at every dollar. We need to make the budget for March. Start planning for March. And then once I press the start planning for March button, all I can do is reset the March budget to the the copy of the February budget. Yeah, so this came in already. That $904 came in on the 25th of February. Track my income. And there. And then the gift from my mom, it showed up on the account on the 28th. So, wait, $100. Okay. So now I have to budget $1,004.05 in this budget that I already did over here. So debt repayment $214, which will be plus the $38.14. All right, so $38.14 plus $251.14 is $2,089. I mean, not 2,000, $289.28. Okay, we did that. Then investing plus the 500. Oh, right. I'm still shocked by it. I'm shocked. I am so shocked. I am shocked and amazed. So again, investing, saving, groceries, $451.17. That can't be right. Hold on. Okay, typically. Okay, I'll do groceries after because I can't figure it out right now. I'm doing the investing. 625. So if we have 251.14 minus 125, and there's 126 left over. So this becomes 625, and this becomes 226.14. What? Are you sure? Oh, savings. Part of that savings. Okay. Part of that is savings. Okay, so college. All right, so we still do the 251. Wait, we divide it by 2. 125.57. Okay, and this is 125.57, and then we add this. Okay, let's put $100. Right, that, and then that. This is a different number. 135. Where is it? 135.54. So groceries is 400. I don't need to do more than 400 on groceries. So we do 100 here. Oh, I don't need that much on restaurants either. Maybe a little bit more on clothes. Yeah, let's see about buying some clothes. And then pocket money. So make this 200. We make this 200. And then I get my toes done and I get my hair cut. That's still $100. So this would go here, the 122.94. Okay, we did it. The surplus is in the budget. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Um, yeah. So financial independence when you're starting from like almost zero feels a little weird. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It feels a little weird when you're starting from almost nothing to a little something to a little more. Yeah. Okay, so we did the budget. I think we did the budget new like the March budget. I think we did twice or three times. But every dollar has a job. March is tomorrow. I have time to think about what I planned for March. I may change it. I may not. As long as all of the dollars that comes in for the month of March is spent and I track where it was spent. So I make the plan and sometimes I don't I don't always spend in every category or yeah, I change it on the go. I'm okay with that. If I change it on the go, then I change it on the go. But every dollar is ready. Every dollar is ready for tomorrow. There's more money in my account than I've ever had in a very long time. Um, yeah, it's getting there. It's getting better. Financial like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's pretty wonderful, but it's pretty shocking sometimes too. Yeah, but we're good. We're good for February. Like we're good for February. I'm happy what happened in February. I have to get groceries, and then March will come, and then I'll spend in March, and then I'll come back and we'll do April. And I like to. It would be nice if April, if I can pay off the credit card, because the credit card balance is what $761 right now. It'd be nice if I can get half of it gone in March, or all of it gone in March. Really depends on how well I do with self-employment and my income from that. Because we have a typical amount. I typically try to aim for $100 a day from that, my self-employment. Even though it's no guarantee I'll do it. But I plan the budget based on making $100 a day. And then I drop in my spending in the categories that are spent and I know where I spent. So I like that's for the budget. For me, when I plan my budget at every dollar, it just looks the same no matter what. And then I like anything that came in extra just goes into its categories and that's it. I don't really obsess too much about the budget. It's just the thing that threw me for like wow was oh, you actually have extra money in this account that I need to make sure that it goes into the right categories or I follow my budget guideline that's in my spreadsheet. And I have two of them. I have two guidelines on my spreadsheet. I have one guideline based on self-employment. I do taxes. I do giving, spending, saving, investing, debt repayment. And then if I get extra money outside of that, like when I get birthday money or I get my refund from my tax refund, things like that, and then I do spending, saving, investing, debt repayment. That like I have multiple ways of how I would budget, but no matter which way I choose to budget, I track it in my spreadsheet or I track it in every dollar. So no matter what, I'm always tracking what I do. So if I change a plan mid-month, I track it. I plan my budget at the beginning of the month and I make sure all the numbers are in the right categories. So if you enter the transactions into every dollar, it has a little bubble at the top of how many transactions. Those transactions need to slide into each category, and then that's it. And that's it. And then, yeah, so I check, make sure everything is current. Like my rent is current, my internet's current, the cell phone's current, the credit card's current, everything is solvent. So basically, to be current, the other word for current is being solvent. Solvent is being having the ability to pay all your obligations, and that's it. And then insolvent is having too much money. Wait, too much debt over having too much money. And that can lead to being insolvent, where you may need to do the Dave Ramsey baby step plan, a 12-step recovery program plan, or see a bankruptcy trustee, or credit counseling, or a financial coach, so that you can get back to being solvent, where you're making the payments to meet your financial obligations. So I've been doing my channel budgets since 2018. From 2020, 2022, I've drastically become solvent on all of my financial obligations, which including saving, investing, debt repayment, spending. Um, yeah, and then whatever's happening with me, I'm very clear on my financial plan. Me being very clear on my financial plan has me very clear on how I communicate what I need from social assistance disability, being in Canada and the province that I'm in. That is also the important thing of being on your budget, sticking to your spending, knowing your numbers, making sure that you're not just spending and depriving yourself. You're also investing for the future, you're saving for purchases, you're spending with cash, um, and just being financially responsible for yourself and your family. So I talked for a while, and I did my budget 3 times in this video. Typically I do it the one time and that's it. But I really don't have anything else to say except smooches, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, first time seeing my face, you want to see more of this face, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video does help with the algorithm and boosting subscribers. I think we're at 1900 subscribers. It would be really nice if we work to 2000 subscribers. If you have questions, comments, and things like that, you can leave a comment in the comment box. Supporting the channel with super thanks that sometimes show up on my channel, my videos, and I will work on this week adding things in my Ko-fi store. I need to add a link for that in the videos or on my channel, so that you can get a copy of my budget spreadsheets, and I'll see you later. Bye.